When optimizing a client's Google Business Profile, how do you know which category or subcategory to select to optimize their ranking? So here's an example here, just looking at Miami attorneys. And what I'm talking about here is on the Google Business Profile, you are able to select a business category. So we can see here, Goldberg and Rosen is a law firm. This one here is a personal injury firm. And we scroll down, one just says legal services. There's all sorts of different categories on the back end of the Google Business Profile that we can select that's going to help Google to understand what type of terms and how do we classify and categorize this. So how do we go through and understand which categories that we should select? Now, again, got a little hack here. Inside of our SOP that everyone inside of the Blueprint training gets, we have a step-by-step process for how to optimize and rank Google Business Profiles in highly competitive spaces. There's a tool, it's called Plepper. And what it does, it's a browser plugin that when you put it in and you put your main category here, it goes through and summarizes all the categories that are out there. And there's other things that it'll look at too, like reviews, attributes, business hours. But this is especially helpful if you're working in a niche or an industry that you're not familiar with. We only work with law firms, so we already have this inside of our process, which categories to select. But when we're first getting started, this tool is invaluable because it goes through and it counts all the different listings in terms of what category they're selecting. And this is really, really important. Again, especially if you're working in a newer niche that you're not necessarily familiar with, this will help you get familiar very quickly because you can see all the different categories targeting car accident lawyer in Miami. This will help you to understand what the most popular ones are. And then, of course, you can then crosswalk that against what's actually ranking in the top 3 to understand what category to select. And category is an important part of this. It's like a title for the page. It's not quite as important as the title, but it's how Google actually literally lumps these things. And if you ever run local service ads before, Google uses the business page category to understand how to target and how to serve those local service ads. So it's really, really important that you get this